My son is a failure. I don't have time to waste speaking with you since you're his wife.
Oh my God.
If we tell your friend who's a minister, would Grandpa cry? Huh?
Trouble Busters! Happy New Year!
Huh.
My name is Helen. My son Ricky and I are here to celebrate the New Year with my in-laws. I made sure I brought my father-in-law's favorite snacks, too. I was so sure we were going to have a great time, but they're ignoring me, as always. They won't talk to me at all.
Timothy, you look great. I'm sure you're successful at that company.
Keith,
Mina, you look like you're doing great as a mother.
I need to step my feet onto the ground, especially in front of my son. Keith, I brought you a small gift.
Are you really gonna make me say this? My son is a failure. I don't have time to waste speaking with you since you're his wife.
What?
Why don't you give me $10,000 then?
Huh?
That's how much it costs per minute to spare my time. I'm a high government official. I don't think your family can afford that.
I don't think anyone would be willing to afford that.
This conversation is pointless.
How could you say that? I'm your family.
What are you talking about? Timothy and Mina are my only family members.
Are you disowning us? I even brought your favorite snacks.
Don't put it on the table. Don't open the bag. I'm enjoying food with my family, and I don't want you ruining it.
Oh my God.
Are you done now? The door is open.
But I've been trying to get along with him because he's my husband's father. But this is too much. I can't forgive him for saying that I'm not part of his family. I'm not letting him get away with this. Troublebusters. Don't you think this is a little ridiculous?
If we tell your friend who's a minister, would Grandpa cry? Huh?
I guess we could do that.
A friend who's a minister? What are you even talking about? Hey, Keith, what did you ever do to my poor little Helen? Helen? Who are you talking about? Huh? Don't you even know your daughter-in-law's name? Are you Helen?
I am Helen indeed.
Minister, are you her brother? I am her brother. I'm technically her best friend's brother. I do remember. Helen is a proud member of my family.
You're switching up your story?
I'll be right there. I can't take this anymore. Huh? Wait, hold on. Why are you going to be here? Do you not want me there? Oh, I would love to have you at my house, but it's New Year's, and I figured that you would also want to take some nice rest, Mr. Maxwell. I can do whatever I want on my day off, right? Yes, you're right, but my family is here too. And who was disowning that family just earlier again? Huh? I'm gonna spend my New Year at your house. There's no point in talking to you over the phone for any longer.
Thanks, Maxwell. This is great.
We're going to have a great time. Oh, Lord, my New Year. I'm surprised you didn't run, Keith. Oh, why would I do that? I'm honored that you're visiting my house on New Year's Day.
Max, Happy New Year.
Helen, it's so great to see you. Happy New Year!
This is the best thing that's happened this year so far.
But it's only been a day. What did you just say, Keith? Oh, it wasn't anything. Now, Keith, are you ready for this? Ready for what? You don't have the guts to say it yourself, huh? What did you do to Helen? Well, I greeted her with warmth since she's my family.
You liar! You've never interacted with me with warmth. You're always rude to me.
What? How dare you lie? Keith? You!
You look like you don't know what to say.
Hey! Yes? Why did you do that? Well, as a head of the household, I wanted to stand on my ground. Maybe that's what made Helen misunderstand that I was being rude to her. That doesn't have anything to do with rudeness. Are you trying to switch subjects and deceive me?
Max, why don't we calm down a little?
Of course, Helen. I need to calm down. That's right, Mr. Maxwell. You need to calm down. You've been rude to Helen. That's not true. I don't know how to put this into words, but Helen has always been the one who's been rude to me.
That's not true.
You can't prove it, can ya?
Huh?
Or can you prove that I've been rude to you?
I can't, but
We don't need proof. Helen would never lie. Mr. Maxwell, if I may I ask if you are okay to behave in such ways? What do you mean by that? You're in a position to listen to all citizens equally and fairly, and to come up with key decisions for the country. You must always look at things from a third person's perspective. You can't possibly agree on something that hasn't even been proven. Work is work, but I'm off right now. How disappointing. I've always admired you for how fair and equal you are, but you are completely biased when you're not working. You just have a comeback for anything, huh?
this doesn't sound like it's going in the right direction. I'm going to play this safe.
What about yourself then, Keith? I've always looked up to you, and I always make sure I act fairly and equally to others. That's why when Helen was being rude to me, I decided to be rude to her.
That doesn't really make sense, does it? Are you sure you want to be acting like this, Keith?
Oh, don't talk to me like I'm your family.
How am I supposed to talk to you then?
You should talk to me like a high government official.
Even on your day off?
You can't even prove a thing that you're saying. I'm not gonna switch my stance. Mr. Maxwell, you're okay with that, right?
So you would admit only if I can prove myself, right?
Huh? You wouldn't have.
Hey everyone, I need help.
Wait, what are you guys doing here?
Mina, go ahead and show him.
A video?
Here, let's connect it to the monitor.
Stop this! Don't do this!
Here, play. There we go. Since you're loud, we can hear you loud and clear.
Are you gonna be against me? I even allowed you to marry Timothy! I might as well make you guys divorce! Dad! You're my dad, but you can't talk to my wife like that! What's wrong with you, Timothy? Dad, I've been watching too. I know you don't get along with my brother, but then you can't just be rude to his family just because you don't get along with him. I appreciate you for a lot of different things, but I won't agree with you on this. Besides, my brother is a lot more successful than I am. You owe Helen an apology. What? You've always been successful because I've always mentored you. There's no way Simon is more successful than you. He would never listen to what I had to say, and he decided to move out in silence. I don't even know where he is right now. He's not my family.
That's enough, honey.
Kayla!
You might not know this well, but Helen's been taking great care of you.
That's not possible.
You know that food that I cooked that you said is your new favorite?
What are you talking about?
Helen was the one who taught me how to cook that food.
Huh?
You might not have known. When I went to the living room, I saw some on our table. I'm sure Helen brought some for us today. I just thought you guys might be happy. And look what you've done to her when she's been so kind to us. Well, I don't know if I should be kind to you after what you said to me earlier.
But
Simon told me that he never listened to what you had to tell him. But then that was also because that's how much he wanted to become a chef. He owns a restaurant now, and you can't just deny his success without even knowing anything. Shouldn't you earn people's respect first before calling yourself a high government official?
you don't know anything.
Max, can you take care of the rest?
Of course. Wait, hold on. It's a waste of time talking to you. Oh, Helen is not family. Oh my. Please leave. Oh my God. And you even said that you didn't want the food that Helen brought you. How dare you say all those things earlier? Well, I thought I was gonna get away with it. Shut up. Working for the government is all about integrity. There's no way I could trust you with your job when you would treat your family like this. Huh? Mr. Maxwell, you wouldn't go so far as... Don't ever call yourself a high government official. What? Hold on. Don't you think that's a little too much, right, everyone?
It's quiet in here.
Dad, you owe Helen an apology.
I want you to apologize to Helen as a father to your family. Stop being stubborn and just apologize to her.
What's wrong with all of you? How dare you all blame everything on me? Don't you know that you're here living this day because of my accomplishments? You should all be more thankful for me.
What do you mean?
First of all, Timothy. Me? Do you really think that you got into that university on your own? Huh? You were playing sports until right before you were graduating, so I made sure I used my power to get you into that school. What? You're kidding! It wasn't easy, but it ended up working. I did whatever I could because I thought you really needed to go to that school. I couldn't imagine you getting rejected. I don't know what to say. I'm sure you don't. You have way too much appreciation for me, and you don't know what to say. There are a lot more things that I could tell you. I spent so much time, money, and effort on you, Timothy. Even the current company that you work at, too. What do you mean? Don't tell me that you didn't notice anything all these years. Well, I made sure you never interacted with HR. Are you saying that you used your power to get me a job at my current company? Of course I did. It's not an easy company to get into. I would have gotten the job even if you didn't do anything. That's not true. You need to leave your life up to me. I made sure you went to the dream school and got the dream job.
You're so self-pleasing.
You wouldn't know this until you became a parent.
I'm a parent too. That's terrible.
What's so terrible? I'm such a kind father. Mina, you should appreciate me too.
Huh?
You used to be engaged to someone else.
What? How do you know this? I only told Timothy about it.
I was the reason why your engagement got broken.
Huh?
I wanted to make sure you marry my son. Now that you guys have a son, you're happy, right?
But then, you can't control other people's lives like this.
No, don't get too heated up. That guy wasn't the right guy for you anyway. He was cheating on you too. I made sure I sent a woman to him so he'd cheat on you.
Oh my god, do you even know how much my feelings were hurt back then?
But then you married Timothy afterwards and you're happy, right?
I never knew you were doing any of this.
Kayla, just mind your own business. I just didn't explicitly tell you. Keith, how dare you do this to your son? Oh, Mr. Maxwell, are you sure you want to be talking to me like that? What? I wanted to keep this within myself just for your pride, but Mr. Maxwell, you messed up. What are you talking about? I'm your biggest contributor when it comes to your election. What? Didn't you know that I've been manipulating some of the votes on my end?
How many lines are you going to cross before you realize your sins?
Mr. Maxwell, if this becomes known to the public, you're going to end up becoming a criminal, right? That's going to put you in trouble, too. Oh, I have nothing to lose at this point. Mr. Maxwell, you said you were about to take action against me, right? I have nothing to lose. You are so shameless. Besides, why did you even do that? At first, I thought that you were perfect for me. You could be controlled and manipulated perfectly, and that's why I wanted you to become the minister. But look at you. You're acting like you're best buddies with Helen. You're a disappointment, and I don't need you in my life. I'm taking you with me to hell, Mr. Maxwell. Or would you like me to keep this quiet so you can keep your reputation, Mr. Maxwell? How dare you!
It's okay, Max.
Helen?
Right, Mina? Yep, rest assured.
What are you guys talking about?
You're the only person who will get caught.
Ha!
Public election law and its association. It's true that it's illegal for someone to bribe another party just to get more votes. If someone close to you is doing something that's either similar or same in nature, you could get in trouble for that.
And I'm the one who can be considered close to him.
No, you're not. You're exempted. For example, if this was done by a family member, the person who is in charge of the election activities, and so on, can be considered to be one of those who are close to the nominee. Hearing what you've said so far, I don't think you would be considered one of them. Therefore, Max wouldn't be associated with any legal activities that you've conducted.
Huh?
That's why I'm saying that you're the only one who will get caught for this. Based on what you said, it sounded like you asked some people's help. So I'm sure you're going to be sentenced for up to 3 years imprisonment or penalty of up to $5,000.
Wait, hold on. How do you even know all of this, Helen? I'm sure you're bluffing. You're just trying to scare me, right? Nice try.
I'm not bluffing. It's true, right, Mina? Yep, we did our research since we wanted to help the election for Timothy.
Election for Timothy? That's right, Dad. I was planning on running in the election. What made you decide that all of a sudden? I've always admired you, Dad. You've always been a stubborn man, but you would always understand what's best for me. That's why I studied hard when I was in school, and I was happy when you guys were happy that I got a job. I've been working hard after I got my current job, and everyone acknowledges me. I didn't think it would be a bad idea to get to work with you, too. Oh, Timothy. But I changed my mind. Huh? Because of what you said earlier, I decided not to do it. Dad, I'm not your puppet. You can't control my life all you want.
Keith, do you understand now? Your family isn't your puppets to satisfy your self-pleasure.
Oh, I was just kidding about everything I said earlier.
Nope, that's not going to work. Everything's been recorded.
How dare you? Keith! Yes, sir? Are you done saying everything you wanted to say? What do you mean? You're starting to make me nervous. Sounds like you know exactly what I'm about to say. And you're going to try to place the blame on others, huh? It's not just going to be about your position as a government official. It's also going to be about violating the election laws. And also what you've done to Timothy and Mina, too. Keith, you better be ready for this. Timothy, I've always misunderstood you, and I'm sorry. Can we go ahead and run for the election together? The two of us will be the best partners to each other. Partners in cheating the system, huh? I'm sorry, but I can't. I hope you learned your lesson. God, I guess I can't rely on my son. But that's right, I do have a wife.
I'm breaking up with you.
Huh?
I've always wanted to believe that you were joking when you were talking to yourself. You said that once you retired, you were going to take all the income that your sons make, so you could live a luxurious life, and that's why you made sure Timothy got a well-paying job, right? Just in case that didn't go well, you let Simon live his own life. Either way, you would have a way to make one of them appreciate what you've done, so you could collect their income.
How did you know?
A typical father who eats his son's income, huh?
That's terrible! I'm sorry, but I'm disowning you!
Us too.
Oh, Helen, please, you're the only one that I can count on. You know what? Why don't I invest in Simon's restaurant? In return, you can let me live in your house.
Thanks, but no thanks. Just to make it clear, Simon's restaurant is a luxury restaurant, and Max goes there all the time too. He's successful, and he's never needed your help to begin with. I hope you learned your lesson after betraying your family like this. You better be ready for the consequences.
God damn it!
Keith was arrested for violating the election laws. He was sentenced to 3 years of imprisonment. Needless to say, he lost his position as government official, and his family had disowned him as well. His wife filed for divorce from him, and he still regrets that New Year's Day up to this date. As for us, we still gather all together at least once a month at my husband's restaurant. After Keith was gone, everyone seemed to get along even better than before. Maybe I should invite Max to our next gathering. Troublebusters.